because today dreams will come true for 31 former college football players, including some former Buckeyes, because the NFL draft begins tonight.
I'm nervous for them.
Yeah, you should be.
5 former Ohio State standouts are in Chicago as we speak, hoping to hear their names called tonight. They will. NBC4 Sports Director Jared Smalley is also in the Windy City with a look at how the players are enjoying every moment.
Good morning from Chicago, or as it's going to be known for the next few days, Draft Town, USA. I think Columbus folks can make the argument, though, that Columbus is Draft Town this year because 1/5 of the players invited to this year's NFL Draft are from Ohio State. The Buckeyes came here yesterday and took the town by storm, enjoying themselves, getting all that anxiety out, and ready to embrace their new futures.
We're all here together, and we're all going to be in that green room, and hopefully we'll all get our name called out tomorrow night. Just that's special for us, you know, kind of seeing our dreams, our collective dreams come together.
Did you have flashbacks to where you started?
A little bit,
I've had a little
especially
bit
me, you know, being a guy, you know, going to camps as a kid and meeting guys, and it's fun. It's fun for the kids to, you know, have this opportunity to.
I remember in the 8th grade when I met Coach Tressel, and I'm like, you know, I'd do anything to play there. I'm like, I wish I was good enough, but then I found out I was good enough, and so actually, then I came here, and then, you know, we did what we did, which I still can't believe to this day that we won a national championship.
Like, we got rings.
And we going to the draft, man. Like, what is going on here?
Some reminisce, others make bold moves for the future, like Joey Bosa, who decided just before the draft he'd chop off his legendary locks.
I like it. Actually, the first thing he said to me, I was just trying to get a haircut like you, and I'm like, yeah, you were.
I was sick of my hair getting in my face.
Joey, love your hair. Thanks. Okay, cool. Yeah, I love it.
Oh man, I like Joey with the long hair, but he does look real clean.
Like, I actually like this look though.
It's classy.
Yeah.
Every player here met with NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell this week, and some made plans on how to greet Roger when their name is called.
I told Mr. Goodell,
Just don't fall on the stage.
I'm not gonna fall.
It's gonna be a lot of
look good. I'm gonna look good. I'm not gonna fall.
Okay.
I'm not. Will I fall?
There's a bad vine.
You hope they didn't just jinx it.
They're just killing me. NBC4 is your place for all-day coverage of the NFL Draft in Chicago. They're having a lot of fun. We'll have more stories throughout this newscast on the players and their families. You can also visit NBC4i.com this morning to get updates and to follow the Ohio 14 on their journey to the pros.
I'm not going to fall. You going to fall?
I know. Continuing our draft day coverage, Ohio State fans and fellow players are making their own predictions of where and who they think will be picked during the first round.
It will certainly be a nerve-wracking morning for all the athletes and a day, especially for this talented group of former Buckeyes. There's so many of them. NBC4's Marcus Thorpe joins us from campus this morning with more on the Ohio 14. And Marcus, we've learned that you have all your picks made today.
I know, I'm such a nerd about it. I'll tell you a little bit more about that coming up in the next half hour with our mock drafts. But I tell you what, there's a lot of teams out there that have Saturday talent, you know, those college teams that really, it doesn't translate to the next level here. This is Buckeye Grove, where we honor some of the All-Americans here with Ohio State, and they have lots of talent when it comes to Saturday. But what about Sunday talent? That is the next step for the NFL, and these draft experts, those magazines that you see all throughout, if you believe what they say, this Buckeye team has a lot of talent that will translate to Sunday and the NFL. A lot of first-rounders, including Zeke and Bosa, those names you're really familiar with, and we all know about those guys. If you're a Buckeye fan, you know about a lot of other people who will go deep into the draft. That includes the depth at safety, and Von Bell is in that category. Could go first round, could go second round. He says wherever he lands, he's going to be a leader, a guy that just gets it. In the pre-draft process, checking all the boxes, admits while he doesn't know exactly where he'll end up in what city, he does know where he'd like to get picked.
It's a pride thing. At the end of the day, you want to be the first round. You want to be the first guy off the board in your position, that you stand away from the others, and that you're one of that special guys those guys will look to, because being a first rounder, those second rounders too, they're looking for those guys to go play immediately and impact the team. So it's just what a blessing, and man, I can't wait for it to happen on Thursday night. So we're gonna see what happens.
Yeah, we'd like to see him there, too, in the first round. In the next half hour, just how much do the fans get in the NFL draft? I'll take you on a little trip to Nerdville, courtesy of myself, again, in the next half hour. Reporting live from OSU's campus, Marcus Thorpe, NBC4.
I can't wait to go to Nerdville. Thank you, Marcus. And again, tonight is just day 1 of 3 in the NFL draft. Rounds 2 and 3 are tomorrow. Rounds 4 through 7 are Saturday. And expect Buckeyes to be taking each of those days, especially tomorrow. That includes Nick Vanette from right here in Central Ohio. He played his high school football in West Chesterville. And coming up at 5:18, you will hear from the former Buckeye about why he thinks he is the best tight end in the draft this year.
And the draft gets underway 8 o'clock tonight Eastern Time.